Hello, and welcome to my channel. My name is Tesh. Here, I teach you how to connect with your higher self, God, and nature by clearing blocks, negative energy, and doing magic to manifest the life that you want. So let's get it. Hey, baby loves. So today I want to talk to you guys about different techniques you can use to conjure. Now, the first technique I want to talk to you guys about is candle magic, where you will have a candle that corresponds with whatever type of magic you're doing. Let that be love, money, protection, banishing, cleansing, whatever you're doing. And then you'll have a petition that you've written either on the candle or on a piece of paper that you'll set under the candle. And this has been a very tried and true technique of doing magic. I love this way because with the candle magic, you're using the candle flame as your messaging center, as the delivery guy who's going to send your message to the heavens. And your petition is your letter that you are sending, or is your request that you're sending to the heavens. So I love candle magic. Now, candles come in different shapes, different sizes, different colors. For example, we start off here with our 4-inch pillar candle. And of course, you guys know they come in different sizes. Here's a 6-inch one that's a little bit thicker. Here's a very large pillar candle. So you already know you can get your candles in all shapes and sizes. You can get them in human figures, in animal figures like cats, in the shapes of amulets like crosses and books. And we have here a skull. And this is to help with protection and money, and also communicating with spirits on the other side. Another magical technique is knotting. Now, knotting is actually wonderful for magic because it helps to bind things. It helps to bring things, attract things, and to bind things to you. Knotting goes back to the Babylonian times. You can do knot spells to do anything. You can use them for fertility work, to bring a baby in, to protect your baby when you're pregnant, to protect your baby once it's born. You can do knot spells to bind you and your lover together. You can do knot spells to bind money to you. You can do knot spells to do practically anything when it comes to bringing things in and locking things out. So take advantage of your knot spells. They are fun. You don't need a lot. You just need thread or hair. You can use twigs, herbs, cords. You can use plants, wires. You can use metal. You can use animal hair, human hair, pretty much anything that you can get your hands on to do your knot spells. And knot spells, especially with the human hair, those are great when you're doing love magic or whenever you're binding you and your partner together. You can take advantage of your knot spells that way. If you want to learn any more knot spells, come to the Patreon. I have a few of them on there that are very simple. I teach you how to do fertility knot spells and all that good stuff. So come on to the Patreon and check it out. It's at patreon.com/insight by Tesh. The next technique I love in magic, and this is actually very hoodoo to me, is foot track magic. Now, foot track magic is wonderful because this gets you into pulling on the essence of people when they have either been on your property, or even if they haven't and you're just trying to get their essence so that you can do a hex or any type of magic you're trying to do, a love binding spell, anything to that nature. You can use either their footprint. So if they've walked through your yard and left a footprint in your yard, you can do magic in that footprint in the dirt, sit right in your yard and do magic in that footprint. As long as you know is that specific person that you're looking for or you want to do the spell on, you can do the magic in that specific footprint, and you will have a snapshot of their essence in that footprint. So take advantage of footprints, guys. If ever you're trying to do any type of binding work or any type of magic on anybody, specifically, if you have a footprint of theirs, take advantage of that footprint. And don't, either you can try to harvest the footprint without messing it up. If your grass is that soft, or if they stepped like in the mulch or something, you can try that. But I think it's best to just sit there and do the spell right there in the footprint. I just think it's easier that way. And you can really capture all of that essence of the energy that was in the dirt right then and there. Now, another way you can try foot track magic is by sweeping up the dirt from a person's footsteps. So if a person comes on your property that you don't want, and you want to not have them ever come back, what you can do is, in the area that they were standing, go and sweep up the dirt in that area, pick up that dirt, and you can do a spell on the dirt from that area. You can also go to the area where they were walking and lay a powder, lay some type of hot foot powder or any type of banishing powder, black salt on their footpath, on their foot tracks, wherever they were walking, on the path that they were walking. If they were walking straight down the sidewalk past your house, go down the sidewalk past your house. And when even if you don't know that person's name, you can imagine them in your mind's eye and sprinkle the hot foot powder or whatever it is that you have to banish them from your property, and imagine them in your mind's eye going away and banishing, and speak that out, like, speak out that they will no longer come back to your property. All of that. You want to really, really be specific. Okay. And you don't have to know their name for that. You just have to be very strong with imagining them going away and imagining them never, ever setting foot on your property again. Okay. Now, when you sweep up their footsteps, you may just get a little bit of dust and dirt. That is just fine. Pick up whatever it is you pick up for wherever they were standing. You can harvest. I don't care if it's just a few crumbs. Harvest that. Take those crumbs, pour it in whatever powder and spell that you're doing. You do your powder, you do your spell, and leave it at the crossroads or leave it at the railroad tracks or wherever you're leaving it, leave it there and don't look back. And that's how you would handle track magics. Very beautiful way to do magic. And that's you literally capturing the essence of someone where they have actually stood. So it's damn near close to having them, but they've been there. So they've left some of their energy there, and you're able to harvest that energy specifically from where they have been without having them physically there to harvest the energy from. The last technique I want to talk about with your magic is baths. And this is actually, for me, the most tried and true. I think baths are more precise with their magic than any other magic, because it helps to truly release and push away and cleanse whatever needs to be cleansed from your aura, from your body. It does a wonderful way of releasing what needs to be released and allowing in the nutrients and the vitamins and whatever needs to come in. And I love that about baths. They're very simple. You don't have to take a bath like in the olden days when I was younger. We used to leave the herbs in the bath and just soak in them. Or what you can do is make a tea bath, and you'll put the herbs in the pot like what I do now, and then strain that, and I pour that in the tub and I soak in that. But I genuinely love to just be in the herbs, and what I'll do is just strain the herbs. I literally will lay a t-shirt at the bottom of the drain, an old t-shirt that I would use over and over again, and I would let the herbs accumulate there. I'll let the water drain out, and then whatever's left, I will take the same t-shirt and wipe the tub out and just pick up all the herbs. It would only take me about 2-3 minutes because it was a habit for me, but some people don't like that. So if you don't like that, you can just make the tea because it makes it a lot easier. But baths help to banish everything. They are so much better than doing any type of magic. If ever you're doing a spell and it does not work or it's taking a long time to work, I would suggest that you go take a spiritual bath. Period. You need to take a spiritual bath. You need to make sure that you're cleansed, your aura is cleansed. And usually what will happen is once you cleanse out whatever needs to go and release that, the universe will then bring in whatever it is that you're looking for. So you need to get into a habit, especially if you're into spiritual work, you need to get into a habit of taking your spiritual baths. Okay. Now, one of the tips I would like to say when you're taking your spiritual bath, wash your body first like you normally would with your soap. Make sure you get your body fresh and clean, and then go ahead and either pour your spiritual bath or get out of the tub and run your bath, clean your tub, then run your bath water and submerge in there. When you come out of your tub or your shower, you don't want to towel dry. You want to let your body air dry from the bath you poured on you, and you want to allow that bath to just continuously cleanse and remove and banish any negative energy that has been around you or on your aura. Okay, so baths are awesome. They cleanse so much negativity from your life. They cleanse your aura. They can restructure your energetic field if you allow them to do it in the proper way. All right, my loves, that's pretty much it about baths. I don't want to ramble on too much about all the techniques, but those are the main ones that I would suggest you explore. If you want to learn any more about how to use any of these techniques in your magic, come to Patreon, patreon.com/insight by Tesh, where I teach magic. All right, my loves, I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye. At this point, I invite you to join my mystery school, where I have created a safe place for you to learn magic and how to make your own metaphysical products. You get weekly life lessons where I teach love, money, banishing, and protection spells. You get a weekly tarot class. I do monthly prosperity spells for my top tier. And you get exclusive early access and commercial-free content. Join today at patreon.com/insight by Tesh.